So around 20 minutes ago, this is actually after I made my formal apology, I tried to make a video to kind of replace what happened. And to explain what happened, if you didn't see that video recently, I made a video basically insulting vegan activists that were forcing their beliefs on people by basically murdering and destroying a village because most of the trades were meat. And that was my fault, okay? To be fully honest, I lost like to 111 subs. And that is my fault, okay? I'm completely sorry. And to be fully honest, I did not think of the situation, which is something I really I should have thought of. Look, I hope you understand that this wasn't meant to be offensively stupid. It wasn't meant to be bad, and it wasn't meant to be dumb as hell. It was meant to be kind of a joke that I guess took it a bit too far. Minecraft, shut up! Jesus Christ. Where's the music? Shut up, Minecraft. Shut up. Anywho, back to what I was saying. So, in return, I'm going to be working on a location. As I'm going to call this location is something that I'm kind of been working on just for maybe a couple hours at end. Now, before anyone asks, I kind of explained in my Swamp City / live stream that, like, updating the server isn't an easy task. It doesn't take, like, 10 to 20 minutes just to add a location and add detail and all that. It takes much longer. Like, you probably think, Kevin, what is your purpose of making this video? This video is an I'm sorry for being a prick to almost anyone who saw that video kind of video. Because if you're a vegan and you saw that video, I am really sorry. Okay? That was something I wasn't thinking, and at the very most, that really should have been. So, if you don't know what that is, cheers. Alright, but let me actually finish this up, and then I can show you the updates. So, if you don't know, I built on a map that I call the Faction, or the Fall of Rifco, or I feel like I should explain a little bit of what Rifco is, or maybe I should explain a little bit more than normal. I'm going to close my door so there's not much noise. There you go. Alright, door's closed. Look, so I'll explain a bit more, mainly because this is something that I feel really bad for, and hopefully you understand. I got 4 views, and over time I realized I fucked up. Sorry. Now, what this server is kind of my representation of growth and fixing or mending or something. Mainly to explain, Rifco is a company, theoretically, as a company that ran a big business and put groups of people together to create factions, groups of people to work together. But what happened was they didn't really plan out what would happen. The faction stopped, everything failed, everyone nearly, I guess, died or something. It all went to shit. Then the company got abandoned. So in return, the company was taken over by me and everybody else in control, and basically created our own factions to keep the world glowing and happy without having to worry about the ruin and decay. I hope that explains a little bit. I'm not going to explain any more, any less, so that makes sense. Now then, let's show you the updates. Now the first update I want to show you is this location. This will be called, I think, this is just called the farm. I don't know, I'm just going at the farm, because at the very end, it's not really that big. It's just a small plot of land that I want to chunk out the side of a mountain of, because at the very end, I want to kind of link up different parts of the map together. But this is my favorite location I've built, because it reminds me of my old city. The black roads and white sides with the lanterns, and it looks cool. Now, I hope you understand that that video I made before, though, was my fault. It should have been something I should have thought of. And to be fully honest, it is a dumb thing that I did. So, yeah. Hopefully you understand that. Now, to get to this location, I had to burrow out through a mountain with TNT just so I can make a tunnel in this cave, which I'm still going to kind of update. I didn't actually finish building it. That's the main problem. Like, you have this tunnel, which leads you to that farming district. And when you leave, you're actually back in the mining king or the mining district, which is my favorite location so far that I've made. And I'm still updating locations. There aren't that many updates at this place anymore due to the fact that I've kind of ran out of ideas. But you can clearly see that there are some minor updates to the cave areas and to the main this area. But the main problem is that I'm running out of ideas for these locations in general. So yeah, that's going to happen. Now the next thing I did was pretty obvious. I wanted to update the village kingdom a little bit, but I kind of scrapped that. I didn't do that. I didn't update the village. I updated the swamp. Now, I feel like a lot of people have seen my Minecraft streams and thought, Kevin, what is your point in talking about this? Why are you in the Raider faction's hodgepodge of location items? Now, if I go around here, you might notice a big old door that wasn't there before. Now, this isn't a map update video. I'll give a full story map update later, but that'll be before another Rifco video. So, in return, I updated the area to be a bit more extensive. A bit more this direction, actually. And when you go into this area, you have a few more small houses. Maybe 1, 2, 3 houses and a lighthouse. Always the lighthouse. I love lighthouses. And then when you go down to this area, it's another Rifco ruin. This will be named in a later video, so just wait for that. Please, I enjoy patience. But this is something I worked on. I thought it would be cool to kind of make a laboratory or something. So I did that, and that's what turned out to be this place. It's not as noticeable as most, but it does look cool due to the fact that you have like this room, maybe a testing room, where everything is slowly decayed away. Now, in return, this is not the best build, and it's going to get constantly updated over time. As for now, I'm still kind of developing techniques. Even during this video, I'm trying to add a bit more to the building. So just know that this building isn't going to be like this forever, and it's always going to be constantly updated. By next video, it'll be a bit different. But lo and behold, everybody, this location right here is what I like to call Swamp City. I talk about this location a lot as there's a bunch of Rifco videos I am not uploading because they're either voiceover mistakes, problems I had before, or they just didn't turn out well as I wanted. And so in return, I want to build an entire location based around a swamp. So in return, I built Swamp City. Or, as you notice, I'm kind of starting to fill the buildings up a little bit. One building is supposed to be a library, which is one of these buildings. Yeah, this building is a library / bookshop, and this building right here is like a mannequin / I guess item frame store, which is something I thought would be really cool to have. As well as this will be the main HQ / mayor's office. The next thing I wanted to show off was that this will be the formal and most notable city location, actually. It will get constantly bigger, but for now I'm going to leave it at this small size until I can think of a new location update, maybe something new. Hopefully you understand that. Also, I'm going to show off 2 locations I think I showed off on stream. All this is my formal apology to anyone that likes my Minecraft videos or as well likes my Minecraft live streams and wants to know what I do behind the scenes when I'm not on my own server. A lot of times I'm mostly busy doing other things, so also I'm gonna completely avoid doing any more vegan dumb shit because in the very end I did lose a subscriber from that, which is pretty dumb of me, so please don't unsubscribe. I know that I did done shit, but I'm probably not going to get that subscriber back, which is pretty obvious because I was being an idiot. Now then, closing the door behind me. But if you notice, I put the new netherite because I actually used that. It doesn't act like obsidian, and it looks good. Now let me go down here and show you my portal. Now I feel like my portal is the least important. I'm going to break through the window because it's the quickest way I can get through. And I feel like this is the quickest way to get to the portal as well. But I'm going on to the portal because I want to show 2 locations that were made earlier. Also, hello pig, how are you? This is Jeffrey. He is a pig and he will be in the nether for a while. Now then, there are two portals I want to show off, as this one is clearly abandoned and destroyed. I want to use two portal locations as an example, as the portal down there and the portal here. Now, I feel like I showed this in my stream during my Minecraft live stream when I got messed up with audio problems. Oh, sorry about those again. And let me go into here, actually. And now you have the underground archives. I talked about them in the live stream, so yeah. And I'll cut it short though. The archives are basically the libraries that were used to hold all the books that the Nether couldn't really hold, such as maybe historical books, monumental, blueprints, you name it. It's a bunch of random things, but it looks good. And underground, I kind of like it. Also, it's a dangerous place for this, and why is there water above this? Is there actually water above this? Hold on. I didn't test this, but is there actually water above this? This is like deep underground too. Like if you look at how high this is, yeah, this is really high up. But yeah, this is deep underground in the middle of nowhere. So that should be said. Also, if you don't know, there's a second hole that was caused by me, and there should be a lot more where that comes from, because I have to figure out how the hell to get down. There we go. Now I have no water to worry about destroying the vines. There we go. Let's continue. Now then, I want to go to the second portal because I didn't really show it off. Not in general, because a lot of times I'm trying to fix the audio problems. My fault again. And let's enter here. And yeah, this is the second location that I like to call the Archives 2, which is just experimentation. I nicknamed it experimentation because it's just a bunch of, you have the archive books here, but then you also have a bunch of skulls like they were testing something. I don't feel like there's anything else to show in this building. Maybe the lava pool over there I'll show off, but yeah, there's nothing else important here. I mean, there's nothing important with a broken, cracked, I mean, the broken wall shouldn't be anything. This wall shouldn't mean anything. You should not see this wall as anything. I am putting this last second because I realized that this means nothing and you should not image it as anything. So, keep an eye out for that. Now then, that's all the updates I have done on the server for the last month, if I remember correctly, from November to December. But there is also a new portal location, which I did show off in the live stream. This is the one to the Overworld Riftco factory. But this is just the Overworld variant, as this is the, my best guess, later in the story. But yeah, this takes you here, and that's it. It just takes you here, and you can go around here, and you can end up back in the circle of whatever the hell I built. Anywho, that'll be it for the video. Other than this build, which I finally finished. In the live stream, I never finished it, and I just kind of left it there. But I finally finished the build, and I want to show it to you guys as well, just in case. Now, this is the final product of this build. It's just a simple beacon or Harmony Tower, whatever the hell I called the main thing. But in the very end, this is just a smaller variant that is still intact, because I guess I liked it intact. It looks nice, and I would love to add more of these to the server, but I don't know how to build them as intricately as this one. Because this one I like so much more, to be honest. Now then, if you liked the video, please like, subscribe. I know the channel is lost a sub, but that's fine. I kind of deserve that for being an asshole to people, and I don't like being a snarky asshole. So, just know that video was in cold hard dumbassery joke, and I just didn't really think through. But if you did like this, smash like, subscribe, and notification on. Every time you get a new subscriber, we get closer to 150 subs. You probably aren't going to get to there because of my dumbass stupid remarks. Anywho, that'll be it. Hope you have a wonderful time watching the channel. I also deleted the channel video, the video about the vegan one. I already deleted it. It's already gone off my channel. I'm not saying that you shouldn't see me as a saint. I messed up from time to time. Also, it's getting really dark and I should probably head back to the base. Also, before you guys ask what this thing is, it's a storage unit for bullshit I just don't have any room for. Like, if I just go all the way down here, you're gonna see it's full of junk from, like, every time I built and everything that I've done. So, that's what all this is. All it is a bunch of junk that I seriously have no clue to put. Now, I'll show what I mean. So, what all this is I go up to here, and I'm like, oh, cool, there's like a weird hopper. Toss your trash here. This is all my negative comments went also. So, and from that, remember that video I made that was like opinion or something? Yeah, that's where all those notes went by. Also, I have a netherite axe, which is something I'm not going to get rid of. So I'm gonna dump all those trees on that one, and let me see if I can dump a bunch more garbage in here. Okay, there we go. The netherite axe, I don't give a shit about. Get in there. And then, if I can go down to these chests, I don't know if they're instantly going into... Which chest is it going into? Yeah, it's going into this one. They're all going into this chest alone. Because I think the rest of the junk went into... no, they clogged up and got into this one. But yeah, that's where all the items went. Also, I think the items are still coming down, probably. Let's see if they all actually came down here, actually, though. Did the end crystals ever enter down here? Probably not. I don't know where the hell they are. But that'll be it. I hope you guys understand that I messed up completely. That was my fault alone, and you can completely blame me in the comments of this and the last video. Also, if you don't know what the hell this thing was, this was me making an iron golem torture device. I was half drunk when I did that. Anywho, that'll be it. I'm gonna stop and go to the beacon tower, or purity tower, whatever the hell I even call this shit anymore. Let me go up to here and actually end it here. Let me go up to here. If you liked the video, smash the like button and subscribe. I said it multiple times, but I'm gonna say it again. You all deserve a big praise for even watching this, because you guys probably are mad at me from last one, which is perfectly fine. But that'll be it. I'm going to end the video here before anybody else can scrutinize me for extending the time past 10 or so minutes. 17, close enough.